Hi guys, thanks for stopping by. This is Sophia. I have with me today some thrifty finds. I went to the Crafty thrift store and I found some gems that I wanted to share with you guys. And today is my birthday, and I went to the mailbox and I had some mail. Some of it was actually, most of it was a surprise, honestly, but yeah, I just thought I'd come on and share it because it's just fun. And yeah, so oh no, I almost cut this one. Thank goodness I stopped, right? Okay, so this first one is from Tina. She is, oh my gosh, I am totally drawing a blank on her handle. I'm sure she has put it on her card. So, Tina had put a thing up on her. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. She had put something up on her page asking if anyone wanted to exchange Christmas cards. And her and I exchanged Christmas cards last year, so I definitely wanted to do that again. And she sent me this beautiful card. I love these ornaments. They're so super cute. And then she has written her message on the inside. May the magic of Christmas be yours. Merry Christmas, Tina. Oh, I love it. Thank you so much, Tina. This is a beautiful card. I'm going to hang it up with all my other Christmas cards and enjoy it through the new year. This next one is from my daughter's grandma, and she is just so sweet. You know, I might not be with her son anymore, but she is still, like, you know, she is still part of my family. And look how cute this is. Oh, I love this Santa. How cute. And then she has written a sweet message inside as well. Aww. Thank you for this, Rose. Thank you, thank you. And then last but not least, this one I was truly surprised. This is from Anna White. You guys, I will be shocked if you are not already following her, but she is an amazing crafter, a wonderful designer. She has her own brand now, Sweet Miss Daisy Designs, and she makes the cutest, like, country style, like prim style type of stamps. And she loves chickens. I love chickens, and I just love her style. And yeah, so I went to the mailbox and found this. So I am super excited. It's her chicken stamp. This is one of her stamps that she has on her Etsy shop, and this is one of her background stamps, I think, that she has stamped on this paper back here. And she does watercolor so beautifully. How cool is this? Look, it has like gold flecks on it. And look at the sunflowers that are in the background. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Come on. I don't know if you can see the gold from there, but it has like gold flecks on it. And this twine here. How beautiful is that? Thank you so much. I am so touched that you would send me a card, and how beautiful is that? Wow. I even, like, I was so inspired watching her and some of Jill's watercoloring that I have acquired some watercolors. I have acquired some brushes. I have not, I need to get some paper still, but I'm halfway there, and I'm gonna try it. because of you guys. And yeah, so this is so cute. I love this stamp, and thank you so much. Oh, how cute. Thank you so much for this, Anna. And then it says, hand stamped for you. Love, Anna. How pretty is that? Thank you so much. I love chickens and roosters. I don't have any of my own, but I just love them. I think they're so cute and fun and funny, and I love them as an icon. And thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Alright, so a good amount of... Okay, so they were doing this new thing at the Crafty thrift store when I went, and they had kind of like this craft fair thing going on in the front of the store. Like, it wasn't like where you have a booth or anything, but they had like where people had brought in things that were handmade and you could buy them. And they had, these are pot holders. They two different people had pot holders, but these ones were like, I was able to get more that matched. So I ended up getting 5, and I thought they were really nice. And even on the fabric, it has like gold, like metallic gold on it, which I thought was really fun. Now let me put these to the side because the camera is wanting to focus on the beautiful thing, which these are beautiful too, but just not as beautiful as the cards. But look at these. How cute is that? How stinking cute. Oh, I love that. And so I basically went for all the ones that had the gold on them. They had some other ones that didn't have the gold on them, but I really liked these. I think they look fancy. And my initial plan is that at least 2 of these are going to go to some of my kids' teachers. So, and then they had this that I found at the last minute when I went to go pay, and somebody had made these baby bibs. And one of my friends is having a baby again, and I just thought it was so cute. Obviously it's going to be a while before the baby is eating with a bib, but super cute. So I bought those. And then, okay, so then, I did over here, one of the things that, like, makes me sad about Crafty thrift stores is most of the time when they get, like, big lots of new things, it's because someone is either so old that they are having to give up all of their crafty stuff, which makes me really sad for that person, that they're no longer able to keep their stuff because they can't craft because of whatever medical reason, or they're moving into a home. Or the other thing, which also makes me sad, is if somebody passes away and their family is kind enough or knowledgeable enough to donate their stuff to the thrift store. And so the latter had happened, and one lady was explaining to another lady who was commenting that there was so much new stuff that had happened, and they had gotten some really nice things from this lady, from her family. And one of those things was a bunch of dies, because they didn't have necessarily that many dies at this Crafty thrift store. It's called the Craft Box in Wheat Ridge, Colorado. And they had this embossed slits, and it's a present, which would be perfect for Christmas, for birthdays. So I'm excited to have this. I don't have that one. And it's like the old style where it has like a little folder, so that's fun. Then they had these random die packs, and I don't know if these, like, they just weren't in the brand packaging or something, or maybe they're like an off-brand, which, you know, I try not to do that if I know that it's not, you know, the original creator, but sometimes you just don't know, you know. So I found these at the thrift store. You know, whatever. So I got this pack because of this bird right here. And it has embossing on the wing, it has this detail, and then you can always leave it on and ink this part. but I really liked this bird. And it was only $5 for this whole bag of dies. I don't have these ghosties, so that'll be fun. And then it had this branch for like a Christmas card, like this maybe. I think I would put it like that. And then it has some Easter looking dies. These rounds with a chicken and a bunny and this lamb. So that's fun. And then I also got this layering die, and it came also with these circles, which I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but they came in there. But I like these for card making, and I don't know if they just never used this or what, but they're still attached and everything. But I love this cross stitch detail, so I think that's gonna be good. And that was only $5 also. And then the last one I got because of this one, and this one was actually behind over here, so I couldn't tell exactly what it is, but I think I've seen this die or a similar die, and it's a snowman, but if you cut it out of brown paper it could be a gingerbread, which I do like. And it has different hats. It has the hot top hat, it has like a winter hat, and you could do different styles too, because there's the furry part, but you could definitely just do this part by itself. And then it has little arms right here. So that's super cool. And then the nose if you want to make it into a snowman, and some little birds. I think that's going to be really fun. And then it also has some pieces for like a Halloween scene, but I did realize that one of these has like a melted part. So I wonder where this was stored, because it was able to melt the metal. And then it has a love word also. So that was fun. I was excited about those. Okay, so I'm going to show you the two things that I was most excited to find. So I actually just recently watched an old video of Jill's, and Jillian Norwood, she's Greenwood Girl Cards, I think, on, I'll link her, but I'm sure you guys know of her. She is a wonderful designer, wonderful crafter. She makes lots of like prim things, and she is such an inspiration to me. But she was using this stamp, and it's so cute. You use like small stamps and stamp them like underneath each bar like this, and then you like just draw like a little thing so it looks like it's attached on the pole, and it makes a very cute card front. And it's a Stampendous stamp from 1995. It's called Event Tree Stand R029, and I had seen her video, and I was just thinking to myself, oh my gosh, I would be so lucky to find that stamp, because it is so cute. And I know that it's older, so it's unlikely that I'm probably gonna find it, but lo and behold, I walked into the store and they had this today. So I'm so excited. I feel very fortunate and blessed to have found it. Okay, next is another one, also something that I picked up because of Jill's influence. And this is a Stamping Tin Company stamp. Doesn't say the year, but this is a Debbie Mum stamp, and it's called Flying Angel D6108, it looks like. And she is so like country looking, primitive, and beautiful, and she has stars. I love stars and prim hearts, and it's just so cute. So I'm very excited to color this one, and it's a little angel. Yeah, I'm really excited to have it. And okay, this one is, I have found such a love for snowman, largely influenced by Jill and also by Nancy May, and also Anna, because Anna does a lot of snowmen. But I found this. It's a very large stamp. This thing is, let's see, 6.5 inches. The woodblock is 6.5 inches by 3.5 inches. It's called And to the Snowman, number 90323. It is by Fiddlesticks. And did I say the year? It doesn't say the year. But it has this snowman, and then it has, And to the snowman for which he stands, 3 snowballs rolled with love, irresistible, with liberty and snowflakes for all. And I think it's so fun. And it literally only got used for this snowflake before. The rest of it has never had ink on it. So I'm excited to use that, whether it's just the snowman part or both of them together. It's going to be really fun to play with that. And then, what else did I find? Oh, I found this. So I actually used a Jennifer Harris stamp chicken to make a card that I sent to Anna, and she sent me this card in return as a thank you. But this is the same artist, Jennifer Harris, and I saw this and it reminded me of the other one, and then when I looked, it was the same artist. But I just love houses. Like when I was a little girl, I was obsessed with drawing houses. That's pretty much all I would ever draw. I wouldn't draw people really that much. I would just draw houses all the time. Like in 2nd grade, I was obsessed with drawing houses, and so I just really like this stamp. And I live in Colorado, born and raised in Colorado. I'm a Colorado girl, and we have these purple mountains like this every day, and less you can see them from the city where I live. But I just love this stamp, and I identify with the stamp. It's Stamping Ovation 1997, Jennifer Harris, Home Suite 20001J. So cute. And then another snowman stamp. So cute. This is Stampendous 1997. And oh, it's Snow Couple Q044. Isn't that cute? That would be so cute on a round card. And look at this one. This is an old Stampin' Up stamp from 1996, it looks like. But she looks like Raggedy Ann, but she's an angel, and she has these beautiful hearts. And she's in excellent condition, like new. Honestly, I think she is new. She might have been used once, but she was very well taken care of. So yeah, but isn't she cute? I like her. Next, I found this, and I can't see the information that good on here, and I tried to scratch it off, but the tag is separating. It's been a long time that it's been on the stamp, and it wants to stay on there, but it's Great Impressions, Centralia, Washington, maybe F230, Mouse, Egg, Umbrella. I don't know what it's actually called or who the artist is. Okay, I'm just gonna mess it up anyways, but look how cute that is. I love that it has the little duck sitting on top and holding the... It reminds me of an old cartoon, like an old Tom and Jerry cartoon with that little duck. Okay, next, a Judith stamp. Look at this ghost. He is so cute. Like an old patched sheet with that on there. He doesn't look like he could scare anybody. Judith F105. I love him. And he is very well loved, but he's still good and soft and like in good condition. This one is called Joy. Donna Maloney and Kenna Reynolds, 1994. MFG by Commotion rubber stamps. But she is so cute. I just love her smile and her blush on her face. And then look at this one. This is a Annette Allen Watkins 1995 Marsha's Reindeer E1362. And so, you might be more familiar, I think anyways, you might be more familiar with those ponies on a stick, and they would have like a horse head on the top. And I think this is supposed to be one of those, but it's a reindeer instead of a horse. And I just thought he was so cute. So he had to come home with me. And then, with all these snowmen, you know, just have to have more sentiments. Snowflakes are angel kisses. And 1997 by Stampendous. Okay, and then this one looks like it's more new. I don't know when it's from, but it's probably originally from Michael's. And I just like it for like the bottom of a card or something, or the back of a card. And it doesn't look like it's ever had ink on it. So cute. And then, I had recently gotten some Wise Men. Actually, now I have several Wise Men, but Wise Men Still Seek Him for a Christmas card. I loved that stamp. And look at this one. This one I think is Penny Black. It's called Itsy Angel 802B. And look how tiny she is. She's like 1 inch tall, but she is so cute. And doesn't that look like it's a little cookie that she's holding? She's so cute for like an envelope or the back of the card or something. And this made me think of, I've had a lot of friends since I was like in high school and middle school that I still keep in touch with, or, you know, we're not in the same place anymore. But I really liked this for my faraway friend. We all take different paths in life, but no matter where we go, we take a little of each other everywhere. Isn't that sweet? It's a Stampendous stamp too. And then, oh, look at this one. So, I don't know if you guys have seen this. I think it was an older video, and I was going through, like, some people's older videos to get inspiration for Christmas, for tags especially. And I happened across a video of Anna's where she had made some 3.25 by 3.25 cards or something like that. And she used a stamp and then like did all kinds of like stamping around to make it look like, give it a certain aesthetic, and I just loved them. I loved them so much. But I was thinking to try to make some of those with this, like to put on the gift or something like that. So we'll see how that goes, and if not, I think this will still be a nice focal point on a card. And it's the Paper Garden, San Antonio, Texas, and I can't see what is on it. They use some really sticky tags at that store. Oh, man. Okay, it just says TW4000G, and it does not say the name. So, can't tell you what it's called. But that's a cute stamp. And then last things, oh, these are just some pins that I found over there. I found this cute little kitty donut, and I found this Buzz Lightyear Tsum Tsum, and I have a friend, it's like a little piece of flair. I have a friend, and her kids liked Toy Story a lot when they were little, so I picked that up to send in a Happy Meal to her. And then last thing in my bag, I found these ceramic buttons, and I don't know who these will go to, but they're, I'm sure, going to go to a friend. And they're these ceramic buttons of angels, Aren't they so cute? I just thought they were so cute. So I had to bring them home with me. Yep. And that's everything. I was really lucky today, and yeah. Thank you guys if you stuck through this whole video, and I'll catch you on the next one.